Hey, it's Avi, and today we're diving into the main riff for Enter Sandman. We're going to see what makes it tick, pick it apart a little bit, do a little analysis, and then we're going to re-engineer it into our own original riff. This is a new kind of video for me, never done this before, so I'm totally interested in what you have to say, so do a video engagement thing. First off, let's hear the main riff from Enter Sandman. So that's Enter Sandman by Metallica. Now, let's see what makes this tick. First off, we have this big ol' open E power chord right here at the beginning. Right? Full power chord, 0, 2, 2. Just like that. So the thing about this is that it's coming in on the and of 4 right before the downbeat. That's what makes this tricky. So it's like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 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 and 1 and 2. So right from there, we have this open E power chord going up to this octave on the E of the 7th fret of the 5th string. And then we have this jump down by a tritone, or by a diminished 5th. Super metal, the most metal you could get, the most metal freaking interval there could be, right? And right from there, then we just go down 1 fret to the A. Right? A is our 4th in E minor, which we're solidly in the key of E minor here, if we're in standard tuning, which normally they play this in. That's really all that's happening here. That's that main riff, right? There's a tiny bit of this, a little bit of a bend, kind of a color bend. It's like not even barely a quarter tone. So yeah, don't even quite worry about that. Listen really carefully if you want to get the articulation down. So finally, there's the tail to this riff, and that's just, right, we're doing this 3-5-5 power chord, full power chord, and then going between F sharp and G, right? But we have an palm muted open E right in between there, like that. All palm muted too. Now, throughout the song, the palm muted right there on this tail part will change, so listen closely for that. And that's literally the whole riff. Boom. Analysis done. Let's re-engineer this. How are we going to make another riff just like Enter Sandman? There's a couple of things that we can do. First off, I'm going to stick with the open E power chord at the beginning. That's so classic for metal that you can't. It's just, you can't change that. So just keeping that, we're also going to keep that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep this. But instead of going down, I like to do what I call, at least, oppositional thinking. So when you're inspired by a riff like this and you want to make it your own, you want to write something like it, think about what it's doing and then do some opposites of what it's doing. So instead of going down by a diminished 5th, why don't we go up by a diminished 5th? So we have... Okay, what can we do after that? We can go down again to the A, kind of mirroring Enter Sandman a little bit. Like that. A little too on the nose. Let's go up again. We went up on the octave. Let's continue going up. All right. I feel like there's a jumping off point here. Let's keep going. Yes. Love that already. All I'm doing here is I'm adding a little bit of an extra. We're doing the same thing here. I'm just adding one more of those, but one string up, which would be a 4th. Cool. Already sounding a little bit different, right? Versus... kind of sounds like a different riff, but it's like very much using the same exact components. We're literally just taking Enter Sandman and changing a few things. I want to make things a little bit more different here. So... Sure, why not? That's perfect. Love it. See how it's just kind of forming on its own? I'm just letting the idea take shape, especially once we already had that starting point. Enter Sandman is our starting point, and now we're just kind of letting the idea fly free. What we're essentially doing here is something called variation, and that's like the key to taking things you like and making it your own. Let's keep going. All right, so now we need a tail or something. We do that a couple of times. We have the... There's no pinch harmonic in Enter Sandman, so we're just creating these differences. Oh, Okay, C works. All right, kind of went to the 3rd fret, kind of by muscle memory there, but I went to the A string, the 5-string power chord there. I like that. I like that. It's the same place, but it's a different chord. I don't want to do the same thing that they did, right? So if we did the same thing on the upper chord here, it's different, but it's too much of the same. Even something like that, just changing up the rhythm here, changing up the chords. So instead of alternating between the C and the B like they're doing here between G and F sharp, why don't we do this kind of, use this oblique motion, C power chord, and then just leave this G where it is, and then take the C down to a B, like that. Maybe a little bit more palm muting though, because we got some heavy chugs, right, in Enter Sandman. So maybe you want to keep a little bit of the chugs. We want to keep a little bit of the chugs. All palm mutes would be, that's not bad. That's also kind of cool, adding a little bit of a gallopy sense. Or, I like that. But the combination of the two, the straight palm mutes and then the gallop. Love it. Okay, cool. So, oh, darn it. Wow, I really want to do that. Huh. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have this ba bum 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 ba da bum, because I think that ba bum bum bum, that's locking me in a little bit easier, a little bit better, and it sounds cool. Cool. Okay, so we got some like interesting time meter stuff happening. We gotta figure that out. Adding something. I think it's a bar of 5/4, maybe right here. Let's see how that works. 2, 3. It's a 5/4 thing. Cool, we did it, guys. Now let's just make sure it comes in at the right spot. We have another beat of 5/4. Two bars of 5/4. I added a beat on 2 of these measures. Let's lay it down. So there you have it. That's how to write a riff like Enter Sandman by Metallica. If you want to learn how to write melodies and riffs just like that and make them super awesome, check out my free guide, 7 Ways to Write a More Effective Melody. I've been pushing this thing for years. It's free, and over 1,000 people have downloaded it, which is crazy. Go and see for yourself, see what all the fuss is about, and help me reach that next 1,000. Head to justwritemusic.com. There's a link down in the doobly-doo. Thanks so much for watching, for hanging out with me today. I'm Avi, and don't forget to be awesome.